Patrice Lumumba, African Unity and National Independence. This video is going to help give you some background and context. It's meant for World History 2 and some of the distance learning. So if you're doing his reading and want to know a little more about Patrice Lumumba and about the context, that's what this video is for. So let's learn a little bit about the Congo. Maybe in Unit 2 you had some exposure to the Belgian Congo. If not, I'm going to give you a very brief overview. So you may recall the Congo was colonized by King Leopold II in the late 1880s. It says here 1908 to 1960. That's because King Leopold actually privately, he had his own company where he was the only shareholder, and privately ran the Congo. And then later, King Leopold was forced to transfer the Congo to Belgium. So what were King Leopold and the Belgians after? Mostly they were after major resources of ivory and rubber, rubber being the big one. From the late 1890s, colonization and exploitation of the Congo led to an estimated 20 million Congolese deaths. It really can't be underestimated how much damage and devastation the Belgians did in the Congo and the lasting impact. Okay, so who is Patrice Lumumba? Well, in October 1958, he, with other Congolese leaders, launched the first nationwide Congolese political party. Again, I'm going to give you some highlights. This is a long kind of story with lots of twists and turns, but he was for a unitary, a unified Congo against division of the country along ethnic or regional lines. Like other African leaders, he supported Pan-Africanism and the liberation of colonial territories, not just the Congo, but elsewhere throughout the continent. And then in 1960, as a result of widespread independence movement, the Congo finally achieved independence, becoming the Republic of Congo, and he becomes prime minister. It's more complicated with when voting was going to happen, and the Belgians tried to set up voting, and the political party that he was affiliated with didn't want to participate at first, and then later they did. Anyway, this just gives you a little bit of insight into who Patrice Lumumba was. Now, this is the text that you have here. Your text actually looks like this. This is the context box, meaning our background. Let's read our context together. By 1959, Patrice Lumumba was the most prominent nationalist and independence leader in the Congo. His fame was also spreading beyond his nation's boundaries, so we're getting some Pan-Africanism there, as reflected in this speech given at the closing session of the international seminar organized by the Congress for the Freedom of Culture, held at the University of Ibadan. I always pronounce that wrong, in Nigeria. The speech given on March 22nd, 1959 appears below. And so this is the actual text itself. And so when we're reading this text, you're going to be thinking, just like with the other speeches, about like what is freedom. When you go through the speech, or after you get done marking up the document, then you're going to be filling out this document. So according to the leader, what is freedom? Answering it there. How should this country interact with other countries, including Western countries? What's the role of a leader? You'll fill out the document. Good luck.